Welcome back to Pretty DIYs. I'm participating in the Recreation Inspiration Challenge, and I'm going to provide more information on it a little later on in the video. But right now, I'm going to get started on my first DIY. Okay, so my inspiration for this DIY is from Rebecca Virginia DIY. And this is the DIY that I'll be recreating. It's like a fence with a little bunny on it. So I'll be recreating this. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making my fence. I didn't have any paint sticks, which is what she used. So I'm just going to be using popsicle sticks. And I'm just going to be gluing them together. I cut the ends off. And I'm gluing, I'm adding a part of the popsicle stick to the back of the fence and then the front of the fence. And then I'll just be gluing them together. So now I'm going to be painting my fence. I'm going to stain it brown and I'm going to wipe it off with a wet paper towel, and then I'm going to dry brush it white. So I think this really turned out really nice. Now I'm going to be adding the bunny. Now in the video, Virginia used a washcloth, and that's what I'm using. I'm using a white washcloth. I'm just going to glue it to the bunny and then cut off the excess. Now if you would rather use a different fabric, you can use whatever fabric that you have on hand. I'm using washcloth because she used a washcloth and I like the texture of a washcloth. But if you have some type of floral print fabric, you can use that. You can use a solid print fabric. Whatever you decide to use is fine because you're going to make it your own. And I found a little bunny tail that I decided to glue on. I thought that was really cute. So I'm going to glue that on now. And then I'm going to add the bow that was already on the bunny. And then I'm going to add another little bow on top of that bow. So I'm gluing my other bow on top of the bow that came with the bunny. Then I'm going to add a jewel in the middle. I always love to add jewels, but this part is optional. It all depends on how you want to do your bunny. So now I'm going to add my flowers. I just decided to add some flowers to the fence. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going to glue them on. And this part is optional. If you want to leave it plain, you can leave it plain. If you want to put some letters on the fence, you can add a little wooden letter or wooden words like Easter or springtime, something like that. You can add that as well. This is just what I decided to add to my fence. So this DIY is pretty much finished, and I'll insert a little picture so you can see how it turned out. Okay, so my next DIY is going to be pretty much a little a sign, a little bunny sign. And I'm using popsicle sticks again to create my bunny sign. I'm going to glue these together, then paint them, and then I'm going to add the bunnies. I'm also going to paint the bunnies.
Cross my heart, I never
So now I'm going to be painting my little bunny sign. That's what you see me doing now. And it's not going to be a thick coat. I'm just going to dry brush it. So now I'm going to be adding my bunnies. Just going to be gluing them on with some hot glue. So I decided to make a rag bow. I just gathered all my little ribbons that I wanted to make the bow with, and now I'm wrapping it with twine so I can secure it. Then I'll cut off the excess. So now I'm going to be adding a little charm, a little heart. I actually had it from Valentine's Day, but I decided it would be cute on my little bow, so I decided to add that in. So I'm pretty much finished with my bunny sign. Let me know in the comments if you like this DIY or if you'll be trying this DIY. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. And also subscribe to my channel if you like my content. This is the Recreation Inspiration Challenge. The hosts are 6 Kids in a Glue Gun, Rustic and Lace DIY, and Crafty Art Shack. So make sure you head on over to their channels after you watch my video. Check out their videos and also check out the playlist. It'll be in the description box below. Make sure you check out all the other creators' inspirations. There are some great creators in this group. Also, definitely the hosts. They're all wonderful. Their crafts are beautiful. You'll get a lot of inspiration from the playlist as well as the host. So be sure to check it out. So this is going to be my last DIY, and it's going to be another, well, it's not really a sign. It's called a flower pocket, and I got the idea from Pinterest. So I'm basically just making a pocket from fabric and adding flowers to it. Now I'm going to use the popsicle sticks again, but I'm also going to use it was like a metal that you get from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still sell it, but I'm going to add the metal, and then I'm going to paint the popsicle sticks in the metal white, and then I'm going to add my pocket to it. So now that the paint is dry, I'm going to add the pocket. I'm going to make the pocket from the fabric. So that's what you'll see me doing next. And then after that, I'll glue it onto the back of the sign, and then I'll glue it onto the sign. Then I'll add the flowers. So next I'm just going to be adding some butterflies, and I painted the butterflies, so I'm going to glue them on. then I'll add the flowers. Okay, so now I'm just making my bow, my little bow that I'm going to add in the middle of my flower pocket, and then this DIY will be finished. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you like these DIYs. Let me know if you would have done something differently. And like I said, you can always use a different fabric. You can use different embellishments than I use. You have to make it your own. Also, if you do like it, then give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It's absolutely free. And also, don't forget to check out the playlist. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of wonderful inspiration for spring, and you should check it out so you can get some inspiration so you can do your own DIY projects. But thank you for watching, and I will add some pictures at the end of the video, so stay tuned.